Right, hello and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about one of the best features added to Gran Turismo 7 probably ever. This is the weekly challenges. Now the weekly challenges is a new addition that came to the game with update 1.40 or spec 2 for Gran Turismo 7. Now this honestly filled a void that was very dominant in Gran Turismo 7, and that was the fact of there was nothing really bringing players back to just keep them playing the game, because before the weekly challenges were a thing, the only thing really bringing players back to the game were the new cars, which only came out once a month, and there were only 3 of them, and after about half an hour of playing the game, well, you finish experience all of the brand new cars. So the weekly challenge is something that's not even, how do I say, revolutionary. Like, they're not adding brand new events every week. What they do, however, is they highlight 5 events within the game, and sometimes they actually throw in a limited time event that's only gonna be around for that week, and we see them do this with the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So we saw this happen around Monza, that is currently this week's event, and it happened around Laguna Seca. So they do have the ability to add this special one-time events that really brings attention to the weekly challenges, because the players want to experience something new. Because when it comes to the events in Gran Turismo 7, you'd honestly just say, and the game needs more events, it's so boring, we got the same old events. However, with the weekly challenges, I'm finding events that I haven't touched since the first time playing the game. Like, for example, we have the Sunday Cup. Now the Sunday Cup isn't anything revolutionary, it's nothing crazy. It sees us use very low level cars and just go around the circuit and just try and win. And I feel like this is something that not a lot of players actually do, is take advantage or actually use the cars. Everyone wants to be in the fastest thing on the planet, but to actually take a step back and to start off with entry level hot hatches or things of that nature, it's actually a bit refreshing. So for the first event, I jumped into a Scirocco, and after about 3 minutes of gameplay, even less than 3 minutes of gameplay, I finished that event. So I was like, okay, cool, this is fun. Then we had a FR challenge, and that saw us use German cars. Well, any front engine rear wheel drive car that was European around the circuit. And when I tell you, I don't ever remember playing that event. And the race of turbo sports cars, I've never played it before. And this is what I think is so perfect about the weekly challenges. The weekly challenges gives us the opportunity to experience things that we aren't likely to do, because if we're gonna be honest, the real thing to do once you've completed the campaign for Gran Turismo 7 is money grind. You just want to start trying to collect all of the cars possible, and it's just the same cycle of the WTC 700 around Le Mans, the WTC 800 around Sardinia, around Spa, then the WTC 600 around Tokyo Expressway. It's just such a cycle, it's a rotation of those same 4 events that it didn't really bring much excitement or reason for you to play any of the other events, because the main goal of the campaign is you need a lot of money to spend it on very expensive cars, and to do that you aren't going to be doing events that pay 20,000 credits, because you will be there for an eternity trying to buy a car that costs 20 million credits. So the weekly challenges brought something special to the game, and they also started putting in incentives. With the weekly challenges, they added 3 incentives. So for example, this week we have the first one: for completing a single race, a 100,000 credit ticket. For completing 3 races, we receive a credit ticket for 150,000, and for completing all 5 events, you get a credit ticket for 500,000 credits. Now for me, this is honestly just a great way to just have an added bonus to play these events. I mean, most of us now, after the latest mistake or error they made where the Fiat 500 was earning you over 4 million credits an hour, I don't think any of us are really hungry for credits right now, because most of us should be max credit level. However, even if you're not, this is still good money. I mean, you can spend at least an hour of playing different races, enjoying yourself, and you're gonna be left with over 700,000 credits. So look, I'm not saying this is a great way or the best way to make money, but it is a good way to just enjoy your time and actually get rewarded for playing the game the way you're supposed to. And I mean, I like that it's so diverse in the races. Like, we don't stay in very low level cars throughout all 5 events. We go from a very beginner level race to end of the campaign race, where now you gotta look at fuel consumption, tire wear, find vehicles that are under specific performance points level, make sure they follow and they are actually able to win. Once you've completed the game, you have the best of the best cars, and you go in there and you try and compete against the AI, you are gonna find yourself bored, because your vehicle is so overpowered that there is no challenge. Even on racing hard, your car absolutely walks the rest of the opponents. So there really is no reason for you to be like, I had fun. You just get bored and then you want to switch over, or you go to Reddit or someone's comment section and you just complain that the game is boring. Now, what I can see them doing is using these events and testing brand new styles of races that they want to do. If they want to do more rally races, if they want to do this, and just see how the players react to those races. Are the players enjoying them? Or if not, this way they can test new events before they actually publish the events to the game. But with us seeing special 1 week only events, it would be nice to see actual long-term events come, or just another event for money grinding. Now I know that's a whole nother story to get into, but I thought I just wanted to talk about the weekly challenges are such a great addition to the game, and is such a, it's a game-changing addition that brings so much to the game, considering the fact that the game was missing something. The game brought something to a game that Music Rally didn't. The Music Rally was also supposed to be like, oh, look at this, you can play, it's different, and no one really liked it. So all I can say is, I'd rather take weekly challenges over Music Rally. Now, there's no offense to Music Rally, it's just like, that's not really Gran Turismo. I understand, I see what they were doing, but it's not really fitting a cup of tea. So anyway, the weekly challenges for Gran Turismo 7, a fantastic way to spend an hour, or at least do 1 event a day and earn some credits while enjoying the game. So if you guys do want to enjoy this video, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.